They're set for the last race in Brisbane. Red light switched on, ready to jump. They're off and racing now. A starter's delight. They bounced as one. Jinx and Drinks going towards the early lead from Accelerazione. Umberto is going forward, and fourth away was Trommelschlagen. Then Don't Leave Me Out being E soon after the start. Then Zaphonic Dancer. In that bunch as well was Tristan the Angel, and Guisola is last of all. They're tight and compact to say the least. 1,000 left to run. Jinx and Drinks leads Umberto. Accelerazione hard on the leaders back in third. Racing fourth was Trommelschlagen, then Guisola inside of Don't Leave Me Out. There's Hang, spotting him for the first time, 3 wide in the second half of the field. Tristan the Angel to the rail, and Zaphonic Dancer is last. Now about 5 lengths span them as they stride towards the 600 metres. Jinx and Drinks and Jim Byrne on top, led Umberto by 3/4 of a length. Accelerazzione's in third, fourth Trommelschlagen. Hang was next in fifth, then Guisola. Zaphonic Dancer asked to go. Don't Leave Me Out will turn in second last position. Fair to say he's got his share of work to do, and Tristan the Angel is last of all by the 300 metre pole, and Jinx and Drinks. He's had a good run in front, and he tries to kick away from them, from Accelerazione and Umberto. Then Trommelschlagen getting about its work late. Jinx and Drinks in front with 100 metres to go. Trommelschlagen's going to be the danger. Jinx and Drinks swallowed up by Trommelschlagen. Trommelschlagen won the last. Beat Jinx and Drinks. Third either Zaphonic Dancer or Guisola. Then Hang out wider, followed by Accelerazione or Umberto. Second last, Tristan the Angel, and Don't Leave Me Out was never a threat. Ran in last in 1:22.01. We give Sean Cormack a riding double. Successful on Trommelschlagen, who sat a lot handier today than normal, and you had to be handy, and that helped him because he is a strong finisher. Jinx and Drinks had set the race up in front and tried to kick away. Well, did kick away, but was overhauled late by Trommelschlagen. Jinx and Drinks second, and third will be Zaphonic Dancer just in front of Guisola. Those numbers are now official. 5326, 5326. Number 5, Trommelschlagen, the winner. Got out to very good odds, $19, paid $25.80 the tote, beating 3 Jinx and Drinks and 2 Zaphonic Dancer. Both the favourites have missed the place. Hang had to travel wide, and Don't Leave Me Out was back in the field. One thought he would have been more prominent, but he never raised his backers' hopes. Never a chance at all. So Trommelschlagen winning the last by drum beats out of Chenna for Vicky Heathcote, Rob Chobo and B Heathcote. I'm sure that gives Rob Heathcote a bit of satisfaction too, because that's a mare that he had very good success with early in his career. Chenna, probably the best part of 15 or 16 years ago. And Trommelschlagen is one of the progeny of Chenna. Let's go to Bart.
Yeah, thanks, David. Rob, David was just talking about Chenna. She was one of your early favourites.
Well, she was my first stakes winner, Bart, you know, all those many years ago. Yeah, that's a bit special, that.
Labor Day, somewhere around early in May?
Wow, yeah, long time. Yeah, Champagne Stakes. Yeah, my first 2-year-old stakes winner, and, you know, owned with my, you know, good buddy, best buddy, Rob Chobo, and my wife, and my brother down in Tassie, Brian, and my other younger brother, Toby, so it's a family affair, so that's a bit special, that one.
Yeah, it was a good win today.
Yeah, it was, and he hasn't had a lot of luck, the horse. He got held up last start. He ran 7 of 7, but he's still trying to get out. Sean Cormack, give him a plug too. Sean's, you know, he's come back after riding for me many years ago when he was out here riding for Bruce McLaughlin, and he's come back 2 winners today. He rode a winner for me the other day up at Cloundra. He's going to be a force.
Those South Africans are pretty good.
Yeah, and he says he's the baby. He's only 47.
Good on you, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Rob Heathcote there. Yeah, we'll have a chat to Sean Cormack in just a moment. Our second chat to him this day.
Yes, thanks for that, Bart, as Sean brings back Trommelschlagen to the winner's stall after scoring in the last race today. A riding double for Sean Cormack. Let's go back to Bart of the enclosure.
Thanks, David. Sean, great to see you again. you came out here and rode for Bruce McLaughlin some years ago, and you know about the Queensland racing. You picked up the tempo very quickly.
Yeah, look, I obviously had a long break, so it was all about fitness and getting mental sharpness, and I'm nearly there. You know, I'm still making a few schoolboy errors in certain departments, but I'm my own critic. I'm my biggest critic, so I'm pretty hard on myself, and I'm getting there.
Rob Heathcote is, winning trainers are always very exuberant about the ride. Here he is, yeah. But it's great that people like Rob Heathcote are putting you on.
Yeah, Rob and I go back quite a while, and he was a good supporter of mine when I was here. So we've just sort of continued that relationship, and we seem to get on really well. Besides that, I mean, Stewie Kendrick's been brilliant. He kicked me off, and there's a few other guys, so I can't complain. I've been welcomed, and I've had a pretty good start.
Just a query, Jeff Lloyd claimed you're only 1 year behind him at Doomben. Is that true?
1 year? Dog years? no, listen. Jeff was just one of my idols when I was young, an apprentice growing up, and obviously Robbie was another, and I looked up to them, and then finally competed against them. They're great riders, and that's besides the guys that you've already got here, Jimmy Byrne and the rest of the fellas. Yeah, so I'm in a good group.
We're a bit worried about the South African mafia, you and Jeff and Robbie Frad.
I don't think I've been welcomed into that group yet. I'm working on it.
Good on you, Sean.
Thank you, Bud. Thanks very much.
Great to talk to Sean Cormack. And he's
Stand by for weight now on the last race today.